when he started exposing shit like this in his music, they kill him. What's good, you guys? Your boy Div to the MO, back at it like a crack at it with these mathematics soft fabric. So I do cause steady, and we here. What another reaction, man? This is a different bag. People who don't know, y'all probably don't know 'cause I don't talk about her that much. I fuck with Candace Owens. I like Candace Owens, son.
You what?
And I used to not like Candace Owens because I used to listen to her clips and not the long form content. So I always just went off the clips and oh fuck her, da 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 da. Now, there's one thing that I disliked about Candace Owens is when she did the George Floyd documentary, trying to go through his backstory and then making it seem like his back he the the way she put it together made it seem like, oh, he was a piece of shit, so he deserved to die, right? When you put that shit together. Now, he was a piece of shit. Cool. That had nothing to do with him dying. Like, you feel me? The way he passed away, foot on his neck and all that shit, that's fucked up. Regardless of anything. I don't give a fuck what he did in his past. That's fucked up. You don't do that, right? And another thing that made me upset about her when she told my Breonna Taylor.
If we're hanging in the wrong crowd, doesn't matter if we're actively helping our boyfriends move drugs, which is what Breonna Taylor was actually doing, okay?
No, she wasn't. How can you just blatantly lie on someone's name like that? There is no evidence suggesting that Breonna Taylor ever moved drugs for her ex-boyfriend, Jamarcus Glover.
How she just went and act like Breonna Taylor. Oh, she was dealing with a drug dealer, so this is the repercussions of what happens when you deal with a drug dealer, right? Now I understand what she's trying to say, but that's the wrong thing. Cops didn't. She didn't deserve. She was sleeping, nigga. Like, you feel me? Cops didn't come and supposed to be shooting and shit like that and end up killing that woman. Rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, George Floyd. You feel me? But now, cut that off. After watching those things, of course, I was upset, but I'm not one of them pansy ass niggas. Like, you feel me? I'm not gonna be upset for a long time because I understand when the media telling me to hate this person, there's something deeper than that. So when I start watching her more of her content, I'm like, oh, she's correct. Like, you feel me? A lot of the shit she's correct and she's standing on what she's standing on. I respect that, especially the recent shit when she came at Ben Shapiro bitch ass about the Palestine and Israel shit. Feel me? You gonna sit here and say it's okay for these motherfuckers to keep bombing kids because that's your side of the side of the sphere, and because of a situation that happened in Hamas on what was that October 7th of last year, bro. Israel been doing this since 1948. Like, you feel me? But nobody bats an eye. But Hamas finally reacts. And then now it's a whole shit show. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let's go. Shout out to Candace Owens. The video is rappers expose demonic agenda. It's a long video. So I'm talking too much. If you fuck with the content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to react to it or review to one, react or review one of your videos, put it in the comments below. Or hit me up on my TikTok. You smell me? Let's get into this shit. Shout out to Candace. I like Candace, son. She speaks her mind, son. That she fine. Stop objectifying women, Damo. Shut up.
So Nick Cannon has been very kind to me behind the scenes since the very beginning of my career. Actually, he has been potentially the only Black media host that has wanted to have me on, even when the entire world was coming after me for standing up against Black Lives Matter. And so finally, we were able to make that happen.
Fuck BLM, by the way. Feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I can put it out there. I was one of them supporters of Black Lives Matter because of what they was talking about. But the fact that they use the deaths of multiple black men and black women to get money and did not even help the community whatsoever pisses me off. Fuck you, George Soros. I know that was you too, you bitch ass nigga. The same thing you did to Hungary. Y'all look up George. Y'all know. My subscribers ain't stupid. But y'all know. Y'all know that man, motherfucker, a bitch. Antifa, all them niggas. Like, you feel me? All under the same pot. Feel me? And they always make sure they use a black figurehead to demonize the young people because they know how if they did it with a white man, it would have been up. Smart. The system is smart. But we smarter. Fuck what you talking about. Trump 2024.
this week. And we spoke for hours upon hours. And I believe that's going to be released next month. It's a show that he has called Council Culture, where he speaks to a lot of voices
Mm.
who have been canceled or attempted to be canceled. And so he was happy to have me on. And we discussed very many things. But there was this one point of contention. And I'm using that term loosely, honestly. We got along great. But we were discussing Black culture, or what he deems to be Black culture. And I pushed back and I said, this is not Black culture. I am so sick of people telling me that the music that we are hearing, which is demonic and possessed, is something that we should be asserting claim over. Like, oh, you have to defend Black artists that are producing filth. And I say, no, actually, it's been very clear to me for a long time that Black culture has been infiltrated, that there is some sort of an intentional push to
Facts.
sign artists who are creating music that is more and more derogatory. In fact, I think that Black music and music all across the board has become somewhat pornographic, but especially Black.
She is not lying. If we go from the 80s hip hop, even into the 90s, because remember it was diversified. Like you could find the hood shit, people talking about they hood and all that. Cool. But it was diversified. You could listen to EPMD. You could listen to Raekwon. You feel me? You could listen to Rakim. You could listen to Common. You could listen to Q-Tip. You could listen to what's my brothers from the West Coast, man? NWA. You could go from NWA, and then when the South started, you could listen to Outkast and all that, where they not talking about violence and shit like that. There was a melting pot of different types of hip hop. Now it's all kill, kill, shoot the kill, stomp niggas out, boot the grill. I come through, spin the block when I'm ready to drill. You know, for real, we like that's all you hear. Or now on the female side, all you hear is pop my ass, bitch, pop a pill, then you do me right, big dick, sucker, I'm in through one. Like, come on, bro. Like, first of all, pause, cause that was crazy. But
Nigga, you gay.
but come on, son, we better than that, son. That's not what we are. You feel me? That's only 0.2% of Black people move and act like that. But there's a spotlight on it to make it seem like every Black person act like that or move like that. When you have this push of sexuality, and then when all word crimes go up, or when kidnappers and all that go up, or when men is more disrespectful to Black women because of these music that's come pushing up, get pushed by the agenda, we're gonna be like, oh, what happened? What's wrong? What happened? Why is it going like that? The music is pushing that. If real music change could shift your frequency. Feel me? If you know, you know. But anyway, man, we gotta do better, man. Feel me? And it's not really weak, because we got a lot of artists who don't rap about stupid shit like that. We have to get away from the system that pushes that agenda. We gotta get away from these fucking record labels and be independent. Like Dax, like Tom McDonald, like Tech Nine, like Hobson. Who else? Ryan Leslie. Who else is independent? Kendrick Lamar independent now. You feel me? Like, we gotta get away from these bullshit ass fucking labels, son. Cause we already know what they trying to push. Why would you want to be under that demonic system if you know you don't try to push that shit? Feel me? I get it, the money, but you can make money doing this. It's harder, but so what? Like, you feel me? Like, anyway, that's a bad screenshot. I got a Candace right here.
Music. I mean, I grew up listening to The Temptations,
Facts.
Lauryn Hill.
Facts.
You can't
I forgot about Lauren. Classic album.
tell me that these
Fugees.
executives, these record executives, are crawling all across social media, and this is the best talent that they can find.
It's not.
Of course, it's not. They're intentionally.
And they're Zionists. They believe they're better than everybody. Read the Babylonian Talmud. Let's go.
Signing these individuals, in my view, individuals like Cardi B, individuals like Sexy Red, because they are trying to impact.
And the crazy thing is, I like Cardi B, because she be spazzing. On features, Cardi B gets busy. Like, you feel me? Like that new song with her, Round 49, I would never listen to it again, but she spazzed on the verse, even though it's mad sex on it. Feel me? But she be cooking. Her voice is fire.
Our psyche. I believe the eyes and the ears are the window to the soul. And they
Facts.
know the soul is real, and they know that God is real. But as I've told you many times on this show, they are Team Satan. Well, lo and behold,
Big demon.
I was scrolling on Instagram and I came across this montage of rappers and musical artists speaking about exactly that. Take a listen.
Let's
I was
go.
on rap stages rapping about,
Meek.
you know, violence and guns. You know, that we get paid to rap about that stuff. They actually pay us more
when we rap about more ignorant stuff, so I make sure I even a line and come talking on stages like this.
That's kind of why I didn't want her to do this song, Shake It, or like any drill songs, because it's like these songs are activating like these demons that I killed.
See, even Cardi know that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that girl anymore. Like I just want to be a mother. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that in her voice?
I don't want to be that old Cardi anymore.
Well, what if summer comes
But
to
then
you?
again, you see this, like I said, to show you about the song with Rob 49. It's all sex and all that shit. Like, you feel me? So they pushing her to do that because she's in a contract. You feel me? And you know, them contracts being blood, respectfully. If you know, you know. And if you go against that contract, somebody in your family or you gonna be offed off. See what happened to Kobe, rest in peace, when he didn't fuck with Nike no more.
You as pretty as she is and says, "Mom, I want to be a city girl."
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
So Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
No. I want her raised totally different. Like, you know, I don't even want her
Carisha,
to
right?
even see the light of day like that. Like, I really want her to just be like, you know, like level-headed, a schoolgirl and shit.
So if you want that, why don't you push that in your music? Why don't you push that in your music? Because you can't. Because if you start switching up, they're going to stop saying, oh, you can't put this song out. Yo, you can't put this song out. Now you stuck in this 5 to 10 album deal, and now you owe them money, and then you ain't making no real chicken. They're going to start shutting down other avenues of you to make money. You're not going to be able to go on Jason Lee platform anymore. You're going to be sitting here stuck, and now you're in debt, and then now you're going to have mental health crisis. Then, you know how that shit go. This shit sad, son.
It's on a whole nother wave. Like,
So to be clear, to quickly recap, who you had there was Meek Mill, who was speaking about the music that they are told to create if they want to make money. Cardi B, sounding like she was close to tears because she doesn't want to make that sort of music. And she uses this phrase that the music that she's making, it's activating demons, she says. And again, sounds like she's about to cry. And then lastly, that was an artist known as Young Miami, who again is
Carisha.
creating this weird paradox of she's saying she creates music that she doesn't actually believe in and that she doesn't want her children to listen to. And
But
there
she
have been
wants your
rappers
kids
who
to
have
listen to
spoken
her.
about the fact that record labels will force them to record demonic phrases and to say demonic phrases backwards and to insert it into their music.
I think that who said that? I think Busy Bone, one of them motherfuckers from Bone Thugs and Harmony was saying that shit. They had an interview back in '94 or some shit, '95, and they were talking about how the music industry, got taken over by the CIA and all that shit. The motherfuckers in black suits that you don't know no name, and they hijacked that hip hop scene and made it more about gangster rap and drug dealing rap. And then now it's fast forward to drug taking rap and killing rap. You feel me? So I think it was him. But let's go, Candace. And Candace is gonna explain it.
So what's actually going on here? And I pushed Nick Cannon this. I said, you're calling this a conspiracy, but why aren't you listening to the artists who are saying that this is what they have to do? And by the way, this extends beyond music. I've spoken to models who say that they are basically told that they have to act like sluts, that they have to get naked if they want to get paid. Even if they're not comfortable, they have to do these sorts of things, perform these sorts of scenes in order to get paid. This is how you make money in Hollywood. And Hollywood is dark, and Hollywood is demonic, in my
Facts.
viewpoint. I feel it spiritually. As soon as I land here, I'm just going, this is a dark place. And so here's what's really interesting. I had remembered seeing a clip of an artist speaking about just that. His name was, he has since been killed. This was his rap name, rather, XXX Tentacion.
Oh,
He released a song in 2016,
Triple X
which was
Tentacion.
entitled, I Spoke to the Devil in Miami. He said everything would be fine. And I'm going to read you these lyrics slowly. He wrote, the tears don't show, won't hurt me now, 'cause heart's been broke. I hate myself, but it won't show. I constantly lose all my remorse, and it's 10 for the wolf and 3 for the shepherd, and it's 1 for the sheep who, led by your leopard, took a bite of your apple. Give me all you can offer. Now I'm trapped in a changing maze, setting my soul ablaze. Couldn't control the pace. Where is this going, hey? My lord, I spoke to a Baphomet. He said he would save me if I gave him one thing he needed. What is this thing? I pleaded. Boy, it's the key to even. What you crave will soon be yours, but what I crave is already mine. Anima vestre, anima vestre, anima vestre, which means your soul. So he's describing there, if you're following
Rest
these
in
lyrics,
peace to Tentacion, son. You feel me? Cause he was really getting crazy. He could rap. Feel me? It wasn't really my type of shit because I'm older. You feel me? I don't really listen to that shit. But when I listen to him in interviews, he was a very smart dude. Like, you feel me? He just grew up a certain way. And then the fact when he started exposing shit like this in his music, they kill him. Like, you feel me? We know that wasn't just no. Oh, he got kidnapped, he got robbed and shot. No, no, nigga, that was a sent mission. That was a hit done. People keep saying it's Drake, but I think it's people behind Drake that sent that shit off. I mean,
that he spoke to a Baphomet. Again, that is the transgendered deity that was created by Satanists, people that worshipped the satanic
some sick
Kabbalah.
shit. I
And
remember during COVID, this when I was down south. They had a statue of that shit in New York City. The Baphomet, like that shit was crazy. If I could find it, I'll put it up.
and he is saying that he had to sell his soul. And then he was told that he would be okay. He went down
Sad,
to
son.
Miami. And so you're hearing this and you're going, is he just writing this as a song? Well, we
No,
won't
nigga,
be
niggas
able to
don't say
ask him
that.
because, as I said, he
Rest
was
in peace.
murdered just 2 years after having released this. And he was speaking a lot about what was happening in the industry. Same thing, as I mentioned, Nick Cannon, Kanye, who told me so many things that didn't make sense to me because it's hard to process that this could be happening in broad daylight. Kanye also wrote a song about how he sold his soul to the devil. That when
Facts.
he made this record deal, he understood that he was selling his soul to the devil and he wanted out of these contracts, which is why he figuratively blew up his life a couple of years ago. He did not want to be contractually bound to any person at all. So I'll ask the question, especially when you hear Tentacion speaking about Baphomet, right? You hear Cat Williams, as we have shown you many times on the show, who also said that he knew that Baphomet, transgenderism, this deity that represents transgenderism, was going to be a thing in Hollywood, that he knew they were going to start pushing this down the pipeline to the masses. I will ask you, when does this stop being a conspiracy theory?
Facts.
When do people start listening to the many artists who are trying to speak out and saying that they are being controlled, that they're being told what they have to sell to the public, or else some of them are saying their lives will be put into danger or they will lose everything financially? When do you stop believing the media that all of these people are crazy, that all of these people are lying, and that they are producing this stuff out of their own free will, and begin to instead start asking meaningful questions? I will conclude this by saying what I always tell you, is that Hollywood was intentionally designed as an attack on our spirits. There are spiritual forces at play. They are creating false idols, and they are dragging people further and further into the perverse. So don't have idols in Hollywood, okay? Because there shouldn't be idols, period. If you read the Bible, idolatry is an evil for a reason. Have
Mm-hmm.
faith in Christ and Christ alone. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, man, that shit was deep, son. And it's a fact, son. In the music industry, in particular, right? Even on the pop side, if you start looking at how they do their videos, like Katy Perry, Beyonce, and all of them, there's always some evil shit in there. On top of the words they be saying, a lot of that shit not praising nobody. That shit is evil, son. Especially like now this is about hip hop. But in the hip hop industry that's controlled by the Zionists, we're gonna keep saying that. It's controlled by the Zionists. You feel me? And then they go pick these Zionists, go to the hood or go on the go on the internet and pick out the hoodest and the most evilest looking person from the hood who's trying to escape the hood because this is what they are exposed to this type of music and they believe this type of music will get them money to get them out of their financial issues that they going on in their hood. So they go now, mind you, these people really be living that life. They'll go and promote this type of music, and they hopefully get picked up by a label. Then they get picked up by a label. A couple years later, King Von, another example, boom, killed. We already know King Von was the street dude. He was wilding out, right? Killed. That's why it get me mad when rappers like Lil Mabel or Lil Mabu, that little white boy, you feel me, who he come from money.
This 17-year-old rapper, whose real name is Matthew DeLuca, is filthy rich and is a senior at the prestigious Collegate Boys School in Manhattan.
But he raps like he's killing, stabbing, and then he goes pays these rappers who are really like that, who come from the drill scene, like 5-Year Foreign and all these people, and he's going, yeah, we're gonna shoot, we're gonna slide on the op, we're gonna da. And motherfuckers just listen to like, oh, this is good music. This motherfucker's, he's a motherfucking white boy a spoon-fed white boy. Not one of them white boys that is amongst me and you feel me, like the regular white boys in the, who you just be chilling. He's a spoon-fed white boy. Pops is a millionaire and all that. He pays black people to get his black card to go rap about the bullshit that's killing black people. But motherfuckers is like, yeah, he's nice. He can rap. Yes, he can rap. But what is he rapping for? The death of you fucking idiot.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga!
Alright, I'm sorry, bro. That shit get me upset, son. Fuck that nigga, son. I mean, fuck them Zionists, too. I said what I said. Anywho. It's your boy Dipset, deal to the MO. Remember, protect your motherfucking peace. Don't nobody tell you can't do what the fuck you want to do out here. Be the best version of you can be. Protect these kids. Protect yourself from the dumbass virus. And always remember, the government is your boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. You hear me? If you want me to react to more of this type of content, put it in the comments, man. Remember, hashtag react to, and then whatever the video is. Love you guys. Stay thirsty, friends.